Hi guys, Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Of course I'm back. Alright, so I'm back with making a Shabby Chic layered lacy envelope. So, I've done a prototype like usual. Kind of made one already. So there it is. And I made it with some on some coffee dyed cardstock that I've layered stencils in between, and it puts a real pretty design in it. Isn't that gorgeous? So on the back I didn't put any laces or trims, and that's just so it stays as flat as possible, because you can put this in your junk journal. You could put this, like I'm going to put this probably on top of my junk journal. I tie a bow around my junk journal and make it like a present, but inside of it I stuff things on top of it. So this will probably go like that, go on the top, but it also can go inside your journal too. So that's why I want this to, you know, not be embellished here. Plus this is beautiful, this coffee dyed cardstock, like I said, layered with stencils. So this is what this looks like. Come up closer. And so we're going to do another one today together. It's going to be similar, not the same. I can never do any of them the same. Okay. And I have it Velcroed. And I have a piece of Velcro here and here to Velcro it together. And that's the inside, how it looks completely. Okay. So let's get started and making one. Okay. So I have this coffee dyed piece of paper of cardstock here. Okay. You can use whatever you want. Look how pretty that is. That's from the coffee dyeing and the coffee dyeing layered with stencils. So just layering cardstock stencil, cardstock stencil, cardstock stencil. Love it. You can even do it with regular printer paper. But for this envelope, I would use cardstock. Okay, you can just do regular coffee dyed. You could do scrapbook paper, but I would have a cardstock weight. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do is just fold it like an envelope. Fold it up like that, and then fold this here. And I've already pre-folded everything. Okay. And then we're going to hot glue this. You know, sometimes I put in flaps like this inside to give a little bit more space. But on this one, I'm not going to. I have plenty of room in this, in the other one. So, okay. So, let's hot glue this closed. And because this is going in my junk journal, I don't want to make it so that I can put too many things in it. So, but that's why you would put something like this, so you could have more, it gives more space inside. But my last one, there was plenty of space inside. So, and like I said, I'm not going to stuff it with too many things. We're going to stuff it with some tags, of course, and things, but we're not going to make it too fat. Because as we all know, we put way too much stuff in our junk journal, so let's put this away. Okay, so now we have this glued shut, and this goes like that. Okay, there we go. All right, so now let's start decorating, the exciting part. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lace down. Oh, and I've already laid everything out on here, just for the ease of the video. So I have a piece of lace here, and I think I dyed this with, what do you call it? Green tea. Green tea makes things give a real pretty champagne color. They're really, really nice. Okay, what I'm going to do is I always cut a little bit bigger and go beyond how big my item is. In this case, this envelope. So we can cut around it, okay? And then that way we don't have to, I think I have this on backwards. Yeah, this is the right side here. And then that way we don't have to try to cut it out perfectly. So I do that whether it's paper or fabric or whatever. All right, come on. There we go. Oh, I need another glue stick. All right. Okay, so we'll go across there. Make sure you get yourself one of these little spatulas at Dollar Tree. This will save your fingers. Let me see if I can bring you guys a little bit closer. Not that close. There we go. Okay. Okay. So it's just a matter of it's like collage doing it, but you're doing it with laces and wedding appliques and trims and doilies. So it's really the same as when we're collaging with paper. It's the same thing. You're just using another material for your collaging. Let's make sure that, okay, cool. Okay. So now let's trim with my fabric scissors. Trim the excess lace off. I was so happy when I learned this, just to go bigger and then trim around. I was like, oh, that just saves an immense amount of trouble. Just see about moving this camera back a little bit. There we go. Just want to make sure I stay in frame. Okay. So, look how pretty that is. I love seeing all the coffee dyeing underneath that. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, we need to put lace here on the top too. So I cut out another piece of this lace. Make sure I got the right side. And we'll do the same thing and then cut around. I'm just gonna put this like this, even though this is gonna be in the way, just to kind of get it to calm down. There's a little something. Okay, there we go. Make sure this is all down. Perfect. All right. Just wanted that there to kind of fold down this flap for a second. Okay. And then let's do the sides up. Get a little bit of the glue off my spatula. Okay. And if you want a small one like this, they have bigger ones in the kitchen section, these spatulas. But you can get, especially around Easter time, that's when I got this one. It had a little bunny or something on it, but I just love the color. I got this one and a light baby pink one. So if you want the small ones, just make sure you're paying attention around Easter time. They may even have small ones at Christmas time. Maybe even in the fall collection. Sometimes they come up with smaller ones then, but this is where I got this one from. But until then, just pick up whatever type of cake spatula type of thing you can get when you go to Dollar Tree. The reason I say Dollar Tree, you can get them anywhere. You can get them at Walmart, but you're only going to pay $1.25. So that's what I'd rather do. Okay. And now trim around. Okay. Okay. Oh, one more. Let's trim this off at the top. There we go. See? So now, look it, perfectly done. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is start laying on the trims. So, I have the trims here. Yeah, this is what I want to go next. So I have this trim here. Isn't this gorgeous? Lord only knows where I got it from, but I think it's fabulous. Okay, I'm just trying to see what I want it like this. Yeah, perfect. So we're gonna lay this on here and glue this in, and then we'll trim around it like always. Just a second, let me get another glue stick. And I know it seems weird to put so many layers of lace, but it's all the layers. No matter if you're just using paper, using lace, using fabrics, trims, it's always the layering that makes things interesting. See how below you can see that lace below that? It just adds interest. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, sorry I got quiet on you guys. Just focusing. Alright, so again, we cut this out bigger, right? So we got to trim off the excess. So let's cut off the excess of this. And save all these little pieces, because we do all kinds of fun stuff, as you guys know, with scraps. So save those scraps. I have a little bin beside me that I save the paper scraps and the fabric scraps. In fact, did I glue the bottom in here? Did I glue it all the way around? Just making sure. Yeah, I did. Okay, now look how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, next step. I think I want this. Yeah. Look how gorgeous this is. Isn't this pretty? This I used tulip dye. It's in a package. And you need like a half gallon of like hot water. Did I boil that water? think I boiled it. Read the directions. And the whole packet, so a half a gallon of water and a whole packet of the, like this pinky color. And it's tulip dye in a package. I got it at Hobby Lobby. That's going to go here. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else I was going to put on here? Oh, yeah. I thought there was one other step. All right, this, I dyed all the rest of the stuff with that tulip dye. It's like a mauve-y pink. Okay, look how pretty this is. It's a wedding applique. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's going to go on here, and then we'll put that other thing on. So that's going to go here. And let me just make sure I have it. Let me make sure I have it the right way. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Okay, this is the right way. Okay, do I have everything on here the way I want it? Yes. All right, and anything that's, I'll trim it off. Hey, honey, I'm making a video. Okay. All right. Don't you guys just love how I just yell, I'm making a video? I probably say that every single time. After you making videos for as long as I have. I've been on here for what, 11 years? I remember when I first started making videos, I was always trying to be all, you know, professional and appropriate. Now I just yell, I'm making a video! You guys like it, right? It's reality TV. It's like what my life really is like. Okay. All right. I like when I'm watching people's videos and they just let real life happen. It's more real that way. That's what I think. Okay. So just go around and tack this down, and you don't have to put glue everywhere. You just need to have enough glue and to tack things down. So that's what I'm doing, just tacking it down. Tack, tack, tack. Okay. That's all. Is this all tacked down? Did I do all of this on this side yet? Pretty much. Let me just go back over it a little bit. All right. I think I went through it. Oh, I didn't do this one I didn't do. I didn't do this part. And I really need to watch trying to do it with my hand. That's just not smart. More glue sticks. Okay. Okay. Make sure everything's opening up well in here. Yeah, it is. Good. Okay. Then, see I have this here at the bottom. Make sure that I don't want that to stay. No, we don't want it to stay. All right. I'm going to trim that off. Always look though, because it could look good. And then you trimmed off something that looked good. But for what we're gonna do, I don't want that on here. Okay. And then we have a little bit on the edges that can be trimmed off. There we go. Very nice. All right, so this is what we have next. Look how pretty that is. All right, and then this is another applique, like a wedding applique, or just an applique period. Isn't that gorgeous? Dyed with that pink, light baby pink tulip dye. I don't know if it's light baby pink or if it's like a light baby pink, but then it's also like a mauve pink. So just look for a light pink if you want this exact color. All right, so we want to put this. I think this, I want it in the middle, but I don't want it to. I want to be able to still put trim here and then put trim down here. So this is probably like the perfect spot right there. Let's make sure what's going on here. Okay. I like when I get things hot glued down, then I know they're down in place, so things aren't moving. Perfect. There we go. There we go. Now let's get this down. So when you do this type of work, just kind of like play around, audition different laces, trims. You can use doilies. And if you're wondering like where do you get all these type of trims, thrift stores, a lot of times if they have wedding dresses, the wedding dress is just a wealth of beautiful, beautiful wedding appliques on a dress. And you can just cut them all off. And a lot of times you could pick up a wedding dress for 10, 20 bucks. I have picked one up I've picked up two at around $5 before at the thrift stores. Look at prom dresses. Also, if you have flea markets, look at flea markets. And I'll just look at thrift stores, period. So, and then look at your clothing that you have at your home. Look at clothing that you get at the thrift store. And you just start noticing and seeing all these types of trims everywhere. All right, let me just glue this down a little bit. The petals on here just need to be glued down. They need to be controlled. Okay. All right. Let me get some water, and then I'll bring this up to show you. See what the layering does? It's all about layering. Just layer, 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 layer. Next. Okay, isn't this pretty? I got this at Hobby Lobby on clearance, and I dyed it again with that light baby pink, mauve pink tulip. So I want that to go there, and then I have this trim here that I dyed also with that same. Isn't that gorgeous? And that's going to go on top of here, which I think is going to be really pretty. Okay, so and it does seem like I'm going awfully quick, which I am. But also I pre-did, you know, I pre-picked everything out and laid everything out before I turned on the video. So nobody wants to watch me hem and haw over, you know, which trims I'm using, what trims I'm not using. Okay, and let's trim that off at the bottom, at the back. And of course save that. And this right here is a little long here, so we can trim this. Perfect, I believe. Let's trim a little bit more. Let's see if that looks good. It could be a little straighter. There we go, we got it. Pretty, huh? Okay, now let's take this trim. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I just love it. Okay. I'm only gonna glue this on like just a little bit and then get it started. I live in Las Vegas, and it's very hot and very dry here. Not always really hot, but summer is. And so I've noticed that my glue stick or my hot glue can really dry out quickly. So I gotta work quick with the glues. Okay, is this one good? Yep, everything's tacked down. Okay, let's trim this off the back. Of course, save this. Look how beautiful. We have tons of it left for another area. Okay, so then we need to do a trim. Oh, we're going to use this again. But actually, I think that I did not. We need to, yeah. We need to put trim up here at the top. So we'll just use the same one. Put this right up here. I think this is what I want. I think I want to put this here like this, and then this trim on top on that part. Let me make sure what I want to put here. Just a second. I thought I grabbed a trim for that. Maybe I didn't. All right. Just a second, guys. Let you look at that for a second. I'm just grabbing some more trims. Possibly, would gold look good on here, even though I don't have gold anywhere else? All right, you know what? You know what? Just a second. Let me look at my... I might have yeah, I have enough for this here, and then enough again for this. Okay, we're just gonna use this whole thing probably. We have enough. That's probably what I was planning on doing anyway. All right, and don't be afraid to use your trims. I know you collect them and they're gorgeous, and like you're like, I don't want to run out, but you know what? You're still gonna have it. That's how I always think about it. Like when I start trying to hoard my trims, I'm like, you're still gonna have the trim, but it's just going to be on a project. And then you have used what you've bought, which is fabulous. So you're still going to have what you bought. It's just going to be in a project, which is why we bought it, right? For the projects. I just try to say that because I've been guilty of hoarding my laces and trims. I'm like, I only have this. I don't want to run out. But you know what? Don't you have more? Something else? Yes, of course you do. Most of us do. And if not, you'll keep collecting it. Okay. I don't know if I should trim this off of here or just leave it. I'll leave it. See how this is a little bit too long when I go over like that? But I like the way it looks, how it's kind of peeking up and stuff, peekabooing through. So yeah, we'll leave it. All right, so next we need to put the trim here on the flap. And I'm going to use my little bulldog clip. And this is another trim. This is gorgeous. I got this at Hobby Lobby. Isn't that beautiful? And it's been dyed real lightly with that. It didn't take it very dark. And that's the thing. It depends on what your lace is made out of. It'll take dyes at different color levels, I should say. Which I think is awesome. You don't want everything the same exact color because that's what gives interest when you have shades of pink, but they're like different, little bit different shades. It makes it look prettier. It adds to that whole layered thing. Oh my God, I have the biggest glue gun snot on my hand. Let's put that here. The other one on the other side, just so it's really flat. Make everything more workable. All right. Geez, this was cut just, I cut that just perfect. I don't know if that was all I had left of that little bit or if I cut it perfectly. I don't remember, but. And this is just to the end. Okay, let's lay down. Beautiful. Look. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, so now grab another glue stick and make sure of which way this is going. Yeah, this is the pretty side. And now we're just going to lay it right on top of there. And as far as trims like this, Hobby Lobby is another good place to get trims. Hobby Lobby also has wedding appliques. So check out the different appliques that they have there. Every other week, as most of you guys know, they're 50% off or 40. No, they used to be 50, now they're 40 every other week. So Hobby Lobby is one of, in my opinion, one of the best places. Even though the prices on their trims and appliques and all that have gone up like everywhere. But it's still the best deal, especially when it's 40% off. And even better than that, when they clearance, like they just clearanced a bunch of laces, and they have some stuff still on clearance. But when they have their lace clearance, that's the time to really stock and buy as much as you can. I bought so much this last time. In fact, you can go right now. What is the date today? This is August 28th today. Now, when they clearance out the laces or clearance out anything, they clearance it out in that section, right? But when they get to like the, you know, the last bit of it, they'll just put it on the clearance shelf. Where there's clearance shelf in the fabric department. And I just recently saw quite a few laces and trims in the fabric department on their clearance wall. So check that out still. If you're anywhere around the date of watching this video, around August 28th, 2024, I should say that. All right, now we're going to tack the rest of this down because this needs to be tacked down. my God, the glue strings are just ridiculous. But I will get rid of all of them at the same time. Okay. All right, let's get all these glue strings away. There we go. Glue strings everywhere. Okay. Just a second, guys. I've got to just focus on getting rid of these glue strings before I bring it up to the camera. God, there was so many. Beautiful. All right, check this out. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. I'm even thinking about a trim right there. Let me just see. Let me see. Nope. You'll know. I think I'm going to leave it, but I'm just going to check out a couple of things. But I'm probably going to leave it. I kind of feel like this should go up here. Is that going to look good? Actually, no. You know what? We're just going to leave it. That looks good. That looks good. If I change my mind later, I can do something else. But I think that that's going to do. All right, let's just try one more thing. I think what my issue is I want it to all be this different shades of pink. So anything else is not going to work. Yeah. So I think we're good. All right, next step. Last step we're going to do is put the Velcro on here, and I'll show you how to do that. Before we do that, let me show you how this looks, because I'm going to close this and I won't be able to open it back up for like an hour or so, because the Velcro's the glue's going to have to close. Isn't that pretty? Gorgeous. I love it. And then look with this closed. So pretty. Okay, so how this works is you at Dollar Tree in the craft section, they have Velcro. It's actually, I just bought some more of it recently because I was getting low on my Velcro. The packaging has changed. Where is my Velcro at? I know I just took it out. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Excuse my arms all being in the way here. Oh, here it is. Okay, it fell back. All right, so see, I was down to my last 2 pieces of Velcro, and I got more though. So the packaging used to look like this, but the packaging's changed. So just look for little Velcro. They're called fastener dots. Okay, and the little round Velcros like this. And you want to take these and you want to stick one on top of the other. It doesn't matter how it goes. Make sure they're stuck together. Okay. Okay, so they're stuck on top of each other, which is how you want them, okay? It doesn't matter. They're both a little bit different. There are 2 different textures that go together, but it doesn't, oh, actually, sorry, they're across from each other. So this one here, I knew I was messing up. This one here goes with this one. Okay. Yeah, there they go. Now they're together. Okay. So see? You want 2 different textures. One's like really rough and one's more fabric-y. And this one Velcros onto that one. Stick them together. and then take them off of here. See, there's two together like that. So what I like to do is take my hot glue, put the hot glue up in the corner here, and then stick this down. Okay. And the same thing with this one. Do the same thing over here. It has stickiness on it, but don't trust the stickiness on it. I never do. Okay, so then you have both yours right here, pretty much evenly, right? So then you want to pick your hot glue and put it right on the center of this one, on the center of this one, and get it folded down and fold it right on down. Now, when you do that, the hot glue and fabric are perfect for each other. Or hot glue and paper are perfect for each other. They will stick anything down. Sorry guys, I'm still finding glue strings. Hold that down for a second. Okay. Hold that down for a second. There we go. And in fact, what I would do is take your bullnose clips and just go like this, just to really make sure that that it closes up on each other. And let it sit for an hour, and then you'll be perfectly good. I see some glue that kind of seeped up right there. I really don't like that. Anything I can do about it? I don't know. We'll see about it later. Let me see if I need to trim any of this on the lace. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I like that better. It was just some little wispy things here and there. There we go. So I'll take this off for now, but I'm pretty sure these are glued down. Yeah, these are glued down. But I'll put those back on. But I just want you to see. Isn't that beautiful? So we have this one. And we have the other one that I made before this. Make sure I can get them both in frame. Can I do them frame this way? Yeah, cool. So we have both of these. Gorgeous. So, and I'm working on 2 junk journals right now. I have a tall, skinny one, and then I have just like more of a regular size one where you can take a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and fold them together. So one will go into that journal, and then one will go into the other journal, or on top of the other journal. So I love these. I hope you guys like them. Let me know if you guys are going to make these. Also, we have a group called Our Magical Little Place. Come join it. If you make one of these, share with us. Well, join the group, share with us. And even if you don't make one of these, if you art journal, junk journal, knit, crochet, whatever you do, come join, get inspired, be inspired, inspire others. If you have an Etsy shop, you have a YouTube channel, you can leave links. And that's it, you guys. So if you haven't subscribed, I'd love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up, any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And remember, you guys, we have more in common than we do not. And we're stronger together. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.